fun! Welcome back. So we've taken our 7 dogs across the Atlantic by plane, spent the last 3 months in France, where we've purchased our stone dream home. We can't wait to get back and renovate. But right now, we're over in the UK for the next 3 months. And this week, we hope to go from campers back to boaters. So we came over from France about a week and a half ago. And it has been nothing but sunny heat wave. It has been hot lately, Harayo. So today's kind of the first overcast, slightly sprinkly day, and I'm kind of enjoying it. If you take the tunnel or the ferry, you end up in Folkestone, or Folkestone, I think they pronounce it. We're right up here in this little green patch. I've been using the bus system because driving on the left side of the road kind of makes me nervous. From the campsite, it's just a 10-minute walk down to the main road. Hop on the number 16 bus. It's about a 20-minute bus ride down to Dover, to the coast. Lately, I've been going up to Canterbury, where I've been working on a travel video. So if you're going to be in this area, I made this really in-depth travel guide. The history, places to see, things to do over on Salt Travel Co. Good reason. It is. And there's lots of local pubs scattered around here, including the Blue Silo, which is right next to our campsite and owned by the same people that own the farm. So we've traveled all over with our dogs without ever having any issue until we got to the UK. The thing was, it was probably just bad timing. It was really sunny, beautiful weather, and we could not find a campsite that either wasn't packed full or that would allow us in with our dogs. For sure, because we have so many dogs, we have to be overly responsible. We have to be overly cautious that they're not barking, that they're not causing trouble. So it was a little unfortunate, really. But we found this great campsite. They gave us the chance to prove ourselves. I'm sure we would be welcome back because our dogs did wonderfully. I'm currently working on this book. Has anyone read this? So, as much fun as this has been, we've gotten to sit back and relax. I think we could probably sit here and do this for a week or 2 at the most. So I'm sitting here on my phone looking at sailboats. I was perusing the internet the other day and I came across all these sailboats that were for sale, like really inexpensive, like £5,000, £10,000 for these beautiful sailboats. We know that we like being on a boat with the dogs. They have autonomy, they have space to run around. I also was thinking how cool it would be to get to see Britain, home sweet home, from the sea. After doing a lot of research and looking into where we could shelter, how you navigate and plan your sails here with the tides and the fluctuating weather, it all seemed a little over our head and frankly a little more stressful and intimidating than we were looking for. So another idea I came up with was getting some kind of a boat on the river or on one of the waterways here. Now, I'm quite easily entertained. In fact, I always have more projects and ideas for things that I want to do and books I want to read and YouTube videos I want to make than I have time. And I've just been really able to enjoy myself. My husband, on the other hand, Jairo, is going stir crazy. He's walked these fields so many times. He's burning like a goat trail through the field. He really likes to be busy. So one of the great things about getting on a boat is that he's gonna have stuff he can fix, for sure. Stuff he can sand and paint and build. So he's also really looking forward to a change of pace. This is my 3rd time to the UK, and every time I've been here, it's been like unusually hot and sunny. So when I see videos and stuff of the UK and it's raining, I can't relate. We've been here for 3 weeks now, and gosh, if it hasn't been like super sunny and hot almost the entire time. There has been a little bit of rain, but mostly at night. It's hot. It's hot even compared to like Guatemala right now. So we're off tomorrow to go look at a boat. And right now I'm working on how am I going to get the money from the United States to the UK if we find one we want to buy. The thing is that we don't really want to transfer money to someone without having possession of the boat. And obviously someone's not going to want us to take possession of the boat without transferring the money. So what I'd like to do is have the cash in hand, but I'm not sure how to get it. I have downloaded Wise, I've downloaded Revolut, but I don't really understand that stuff. So if anyone is better at that than I am, I could definitely use some help there. But I'm gonna go to the ATM and see how much money I can take at a time and make a bit of a plan there. Notice all the rocks.
This stone, as it turns out, is flint.
I just walked through a patch of stinging nettle all the way up my leg. Woof, it stings. My last video that I made, I guess I left some questions unanswered. I left at least one viewer with a lot of questions, let's just say that, because I had a comment below like, this doesn't make any sense. Apparently, for some reason, I gave off the idea that we had a pauper's budget, which I never said, we don't, but I did say that we were digging deep into our savings. I said that right after I said buying new kennels, and the comment was, you know, well, you can't afford kennels, but you're buying a place in France. So just to clarify, which I should have done better, I'm learning how to do these vlogs. It was a huge chunk of money. Oof, we'll get into that. One of these days, I'll do a video on how much this cost us. But getting the dogs' paperwork, getting the kennels, getting the flights, getting the dogs' flights, getting, you know, the van when we got to Europe for several weeks. What else? Hotels, travel. It was very expensive. I mean, we really, really did dig deep into our savings. And the purchase of the property, I kind of mentioned it, but it was part of our plan. I'm afraid I didn't explain very well that when we got to Europe, we were planning on finding a place to live. So we were looking for a renovation project. I'll go into how much we paid and all that in another video as well in the future. Okay, so now is the big challenge. Let's get all these dogs and all of our stuff packed up. So we're gonna have to put our battery on this side and then try to cover it with this and then try to put a kennel on top. Hopefully it'll fit. ¿Cuánto falta? You know, oh, where are we going, right? Are we going on an adventure? Are we going on a new adventure? Let's drive to see this boat and hopefully move aboard. How are the doggies gonna like it? Closes, nice. It's a lot smaller than our boat, Isla. Ta-da! But I think they're going to enjoy this. Let's cross our fingers.
So this is a 20-foot Colvik Watson.
Is that our new little boat, Pam?
Meet Puffin, the newest member of our crew. So we handed over the money and we started to unpack and move in. So most of the boats I was seeing don't really have a way that you can walk along the side here,
where the dogs could get out of the cockpit themselves and go up to the deck.
And we didn't want to lose dogs overboard, obviously.
Yeah, esto.
She's actually quite spacious, I think, for 20 feet. There's nice headroom, and we've got plenty of space inside to get cozy. And I think she's just right.
What do you guys think?
So I ran to the supermarket to provision.
Get out of there!
Ordered a few essential items. I figured a stand-up paddleboard was great for recreation as well as transportation.
Right here. Go here on the fender. Good job, bud. Yay! Hi, bud.
When I was at the store, I picked up some little hooks and some little baskets, just trying to kind of make little Puffin into a home.
Okay, we decided just to go with the one because even if this fit really well in there, I think they would be unequal, uneven, and maybe look a little odd. Or is two cuter. So maybe just the one like that. Floaties.
She'd been kind of remodeled on the inside, so everything was nice and clean. But we just needed to figure out the organization of all of our stuff. This sweet little drawing of a puffin came with the boat. The previous owner's sister drew it, and I just love it.
This is a bike basket that I brought with all of our kitchen stuff, and now it works for our pots and pans. Just got this at like a inexpensive home goods store. Organizing stuff seems to help, and more layering where you can kind of layer things away. These are storage too. This is where we're keeping our dry food storage. We have this small one on top of our battery that we keep handy stuff, and some pine nuts, which I hadn't had pine nuts in like 20 years. So this could be usable storage space too, but they love it down there. So nice little cave. How was your stand-up paddle, Mose? What you got there? It's not so big as the last one. This is how we get on the boat. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna lose my phone in the water. The one of these that we bought in the Rio Dulce we got royally ripped off. It was probably 3 times bigger than this, but we paid like $900 for it. And this one I think was like $30, so. And Raina's so ready to jump on it. Maybe you can help me unroll it, huh, Raina? You're gonna help me? Really trying not to lose my phone because Hyra's already warned me he won't go in and find it, which he probably would, but I don't know it's all that waterproof because I think I've dropped it too many times. Okay, are you gonna unroll? Not at all. I'm so excited. I'm like, yes, but something's missing. So that's Raina, Rayo, Bella, 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 Mowgli, Pearl.
But honestly, we settled right in pretty easily. And we got to catch the England-Norway game. England won, which was fun since we were in a pub full of English people. And it was a short walk home.
Good job, love bug. Okay, hope I get the same luck. And it does.
Before settling in for our first night aboard our new floating home. We're going to take our time, but our first stop is we're going to head upriver. And we sure were ready for this new adventure. So we're on the Thames, which is spelled like Thames, but pronounced Thames. We're up in the neck of the woods around Oxford. So it's going to be a lot of countryside, a lot of fields for the dogs to play in. There's a really neat old bridge and a lot of little restaurant and pubs scattered along the way.
This vessel is tail-powered. Bella Bean. I still gotta put some clothes away. All right, let's see. I'm gonna put this in.
So we're gonna push off and go explore the river for the first time. Let's see how this goes.
We're stuck.
So Puffin has a 1 meter draft, or about 3 feet, and a little diesel engine, which chugs along nicely at about 2.5 knots. The nice thing is there really isn't much navigating you need to do or weather planning. In the rainy season, you do have to pay attention to when the water level rises substantially. It's summertime, and right now we just have to watch out for shallow patches as the water level is quite far down.
Are we piloting, Pam?
Something we've missed is kind of the challenge of finding water, finding provisions, figuring out all the logistics. And we're going to have a new skill to learn, which is going through locks.
Hey, Ryan, I think it's better if you stay here, bud.
So Hiro and I have never been through a lock before, and we've got one coming up. Let's see if we can figure this out. Thank you for being here. We hope you enjoyed this. If you do, hit like and subscribe. Come along for the journey. Join us next time as we navigate locks for the first time. We meet our neighbors. We explore this beautiful area of England. We learn the ropes and settle back into boat life and enjoy the summer on the River Thames.